On this week's weekly video fishing forecast, Fred Golofaro has all the details on the greatest bluefish contest up on the Long Island Sound. Long Island managing editor Matt Broderick has some great tips on fishing for ALBIES, which should be showing up any day now in our area, and all the reports from our correspondents from around the island, all here at thefisherman.com. The Fishing News is sponsored by these fine partners. Before we get to the weather outlook for the weekend, I want to let everyone know that thefisherman.com has been completely overhauled to bring you the fishing content you crave more easily in a streamlined and cleaner format. To get full access, you need to reset your password, then enjoy the new experience. Now let's check in with News 12 meteorologist Rich Von Olin.
All right, thanks, Tim. Hey, guys, meteorologist Rich Von Olin here, News 12 Long Island Weather Center. Let's get a general idea of the upcoming weekend forecast. And water temps, we all know they've come up quite a bit. Plenty of 70s here, still kind of toasty there. Wave heights, Saturday's okay. I think you'll be able to get out in the ocean, go offshore the canyon, past about 40, 50 miles. Not bad. A little bit of a light roll here, light chop should be okay. But there'll be some clouds and showers around, especially Saturday afternoon. Just watch for some of those. And wave heights start to build later Sunday. That's more of a swell, kind of a roll coming in. This looks like a chop right now, but there'll also be opportunities for a little bit of shower and thunderstorm action that we've been seeing throughout the summer in the last few weeks. So futurecast there Saturday. Not a ton of wind. The ocean should be okay, manageable. Just watch out for some of those waves, those tropical type showers and storms that could come in. Lightning's a bad thing. And Sunday, still a light breeze, east-northeast, light and variable. Still some clouds and showers around, and then that roll begins to develop late in the day. So just watch out. I think later Sunday afternoon could be a little dicey. Here's the Guru here, Wind Guru. I like this site. There's Saturday. It doesn't show too much in the way of wind, not much in the way of waves. And then, as we go into Sunday here, that Sunday doesn't look too bad either. I mean, not much wave action, but also looks Saturday afternoon down here, where you get that chance of some showers and thunderstorms. So just be safe, common sense, summertime weather. Overall, though, the ocean should be fairly calm and fishable. So enjoy, be safe. Tim, back to you.
Remember, be sure to check out News 12 for the latest weather before heading out on the water. The big Bluefish tournament is coming up, and Fisherman senior editor Fred Golofaro has all the details.
Hey Tim, yeah, and Bluefish have been a little tough to come by this season, especially in Long Island Sound. But if you find the right one, it could be worth a lot of money. The WICC 600 Spector Eye Care Greatest Bluefish Tournament on Earth is taking place a week from this Saturday through Sunday. That's Saturday, August 29th, and Sunday, August 30th. Kicks off at 12:01 a.m. Saturday morning and runs till 5 p.m. on Sunday. There's $40,000 in cash up for grabs. Grand prize is worth $25,000 for the heaviest bluefish, and that's a lot of money per pound for a bluefish. Second place is worth $7,500, third place $2,500, and there's cash prizes for 4th through 20th place. Also port prizes for the heaviest fish in each weigh station. Boundary lines of the Whitestone Bridge, east to a line running from Orient Point to Watch Hill Point, Rhode Island. If you want to check, be more specific and get more details on those boundaries, you can go to the website at bluefishtournament.com. Registration's $36 for adults and kids. You can register by phone at 203-366-BLUE. You can register online at the website, or you can register any one of the 21 registration and weigh stations in Connecticut and New York. Those stations in New York include Duffy's Bait and Tackle in Glenwood Landing, East Coast Fishing Supplies in Little Neck, Harbor Bait and Tackle in Huntington, Jack's Bait and Tackle in City Island, Miller Place Bait and Tackle in Miller Place, and Warren's Tackle Center in Aquabog. Deadline is 7 p.m. Friday for in-person and by phone, and 11:59 p.m. that Friday for online. Tournament Director Joe Dotlow, the quota: people are ready for fun and exciting things to do while practicing social distancing, and the Greatest Bluefish Contest fits the bill perfectly. And with $25,000 swimming around in Long Island Sound, there's plenty of motivation to get out there and fish this weekend. If you're looking for some clues on where to fish, we're still a week, 10 days away, but right now it looks like the middle grounds out in the Sound there are a good bet to find some bluefish, and even more so out on the east end off the North Fork out of Orient. We've got the Race, the Plum Gut, and also Pigeon Rip. Back to you, Tim.
From the East End, we have Mike Dean.
Thanks, Tim. Hey, everybody. Well, surf fishing continues to be, pretty solid. Not a whole lot going on off the beach in terms of stripers and blues. I've been casting, cast maskers and Hopkins and getting a couple of random bluefish here and there. Not really too many stripers, although some are being caught on clam bellies. Also, still with this warm water, a couple of, pretty out of the way catches. Small cobia caught a little bit closer to Moriches Inlet. Back Bay seems to have the action from Moriches Inlet, the elbow there, pretty much anywhere you're going to see a marshy area. A lot of bait in there with schoolies feeding on them, sometimes a little bit bigger. Fluke bite continues to be, pretty good when people are getting out into the ocean. But don't forget to, work the shallow water of the Back Bay because they're still back there. Clam bellies on outgoing Ponquag Bridge has produced a couple of nice bass in the last week or so. So there's plenty going on. Looks like a good weather weekend. So definitely get out there and have at it. Special added bonus, we have a nice interview. I was able to chat with TJ Minutilo that caught a 300-pound plus bull shark off of Gilgo a few weeks ago. So that's on our YouTube page. Great guy. Has been fishing for a while, senior at Clemson, and just a really cool conversation. So definitely take a few minutes to check that out. And until next week, get out there, catch them up, have fun. Back to you, Tim.
To watch the video, click on the card in the corner or check out this video's description on YouTube for the link. From the Fire Island area and Great South Bay, let's check in with Captain Al Lorenzetti.
Hey Tim, Fire Island report. Fluking is pretty consistent. It was shut down a couple of days after the storm on Sunday, but then it's picked up again, and fluke fishing inside. And I heard that offshore fluking picked up too, but in deeper water, 90 to 110 feet of water, there's some nice sized fluke out there as well. Some skipjack and actually true bonita, green bonita around, by the reef area. So that's always fun, and I heard the first couple of week fish are being caught as well, which happens late in August through September as those fish move out of the big bay and start heading to the inlet. So I heard a couple of them were picked in West Channel and down by Ocean Beach. So that's about it for this week, Tim. It looks like great weather for the weekend. Talk to you next week.
Joe Ben Savenga jumped on a party boat at a Captree earlier in the week and reported that the fluke fishing was a little bit slow, but he did land this nice weak fish and kingfish. Now let's go to the North Shore and check in with Hawaiian Dan.
Thanks, Tim. All right, everybody, let's light it up. Aloha! I'm Hawaiian Dan of the YouTube channel TalkFishTV.com, reporting for the Fisherman magazine. So if you like what you hear, jump over to TalkFishTV.com and hit the subscribe button. This week I'm reporting from my office due to my crazy work schedule, and I'm reporting on the central North Shore of Long Island, the inshore nearshore region where there's absolutely no shortage of bait fish to be found. Plenty of micro baits, rain baits, white bait, butterfish, now adding small squid, and also some adult-sized bunkers still hanging around, which means there's plenty of bigger fish feeding on them as well. Now, I haven't been able to get out there in the day bite, but I guarantee there's plenty of snappers, bluefish, porgy, black sea bass, fluke, schoolie stripers, and of course our local, the rockin' sea robin, still around, not to mention some unintentional togs still being caught, which means it's going to set us up for an incredible blackfish season. Now, the night bait is still absolutely insane with schoolie stripers everywhere, ranging from the 12 to 24 inch class. Just remember to downsize, go with white, go super light, target the structure, target the lights, and you're guaranteed to have plenty of fun to keep you busy while we're awaiting the return of the fall migration, where those cow-sized stripers are guaranteed to pass through. Now get off those couches, grab those rods, and get out there and fish. Remember to spread as much aloha as you possibly can. Make somebody smile and laugh today. And until next week, this is your favorite man, Hawaiian Dan, reminding you to stay safe, stay strong, and I love you, Long Island. Now back to you, Tim. Aloha.
With our offshore report, let's check in with Captain Tony Gatto.
Thanks, Tim. Not much has changed over the past week. However, there has been an increased number of white marlin caught on the troll and swordfish at night on the chunk. Here is a quick video of Teddy Prager getting it done. Notice the lemon lime side tracker that Chatter has been mentioning each week as being one of the hot colors this season.
From the Jones Beach area, we have Roger Boodoo.
Hey Tim, hey anglers, how's it going? This is Roger reporting out of the Jones Beach, Jones Inlet area here from the YouTube channel South Shore Angling, Sonic Blue R6. And I gotta tell you guys that over the last couple of days, the weather has not been very pleasant, and it's definitely evident in the underwater ecosystem. I had a guy fishing the Jones Bay area between the Meadowbrook and the Fundy and the inlet for fluke, and between 4 guys within a few hours, not as much as a sea robin. That's definitely slowing down. And I've been out to the Hempstead and the Cholera grounds yesterday, and you know, the bite is definitely slowed down. We managed to get a keeper sea bass on the inshore grounds, but you definitely got to swift through a lot of shorts. And the fluke bite is, you know, also suffered because of the weather, but hopefully, guys, it picks back up and the fish move back in once this weather settles down. So that's all we really have to report for this week. Sorry I don't have better news to bring to you guys, but get on out there and put the time in. You'll get some fish. Tim, back to you.
With our fly and freshwater report, we have Paul McCain from River Bay Outfitters.
Hello, Tim. Here I am, the end of the summer. We're out at the Kayak, my beautiful wife and I. We're out here catching some nice fish. We're at the Long Island Fly Riders, and they're doing fantastic. They were talking about 30, 40 fish days for the members. So if you get a chance, come out to the Kayak. It's one of the few places you can actually trout fish here on Long Island because it is still warm. Now for the saltwater. Andrew Durr, a good guide out of Orient Point. He's been reporting, starting to see more bluefish, waiting for the albacore. It should happen anytime. Talking to Tim O'Rourke. It's been really good out there. And we're going to talking to Dave Flanagan. He also has been talking about a lot of bluefish. You got to look for them. They're using what they call the switch and bait method. It's working for them. Now, as far as down John McMurray, he's been going out for tuna. And my, it's been really good. So get out, get off the couches, get outside. It's going to be a long winter, so let's get out now. Tight lines, everybody.
Bye.
Paul and his wife finished the day at Kanekwat with 8 rainbows apiece. From Oceanside, we have Captain Joey Leggio.
Hey Tim, what's going on, bud? How are you? Okay, reports out of Deb's Inlet, Reynolds Channel area, Atlantic Beach Bridge area. The bay's still got the fish. There's really not a lot of big stuff coming up right now, but 3 boats that went out, they all had the same story, including myself as a 4th boat. A lot of small fluke to be caught, a lot of sea robins, some small sea bass, and also a lot of the gulps were getting chewed up, and I'm assuming they're blowfish. So if you probably go there with some clam chum, you could probably load up on some blowfish in the bays right now. Onto the ocean. The reefs all still have flukes, sea bass, porgies, triggerfish. You know, find any hard bottom and you'll find the fish. So there's plenty of life still out there. And, you know, it's great also for the kids getting out there catching porgies. A lot of fun. You load the boat up. Back to the bridge. Now that the bays are starting to cool down, I'm sure those striped bass will start setting up on all the bridges. You can clam chum those, bucktail those. One of the things that's great in the fall is I love bucktail, and it's always a lot of fun. And you can do that as well, you know, now that the weather, the water temperatures, are starting to cool down. Also, with the water temps cooling, you're going to probably start seeing your bonita, your false albacore, skippies, you know, all that stuff should be coming in soon as well. I did have one day when I was out, the bridge was absolutely loaded, and the inlet was loaded with Spanish mackerel. And there's tons and tons of like this little, I guess their little baby spearmint is something that they're all on. So there's some good life out there. Want to like to mention, actually, I know this is not our report, but for all those freshwater guys, check out this largemouth bass. My brother took his girlfriend out. They went fishing some frogs down in the one of the many lakes down in South Carolina off the golf course, and they caught this big chunker. Pretty cool largemouth, really big, one of the biggest I've seen. But other than that, that's my report, and hopefully I'll get out this week, and I'll have some more news for you. Thank you, Tim, and back to you.
Long Island Managing Editor Matthew Broderick has a few tips on targeting albies.
False albacore can be a frustrating species to target. They show up for a couple of seconds and are gone before you know it. Here's a few tips to help you connect with them. First off, have a nice selection of jigs in different sizes and colors ready to go. Albies can be interesting. They get keyed in on specific size baits and will ignore your lure. It's pretty important to have a similar size lure to the bait that's around. Also remember to carry a few different colors. I've seen albies key in on specific colors too at times. Another thing to keep in mind with going after these fish is light tackle. No more than 15-pound test braid, and I like to keep my leader around a 15 to 20-pound test fluorocarbon. Retrieve speed is also extremely important to albie fishing. so a gear with a higher gear ratio always helps with that. Try not to get too frustrated with these fish. They're quick, but if you're prepared, your chances of connecting will go up tenfold.
Steigercraft builds boats for the same people that fish our waters. That's why anglers choose Steigercraft for their 40 years of boat building experience right here in the Northeast. Visit steigercraft.com for a dealer near you. Let's check in with Toby Lipinski on the latest from the Coastal Kayak Clash.
Update on the Coastal Kayak Clash leaderboard as New England angler Chris Neves broke out of his tie for first place overall with a new top black sea bass entry of 22 3/4 inches this week. This gives Chris 8 total points with the first place sea bass, second place in the bluefish, and the top spot held down on the porgies. Let's see, he leads New Jersey's Bob Wagner, who's in second place with his scoring is comprised 6 points. Got the first place bluefish, the second place fluke, and the third place porgy. And Chris Darzinski of Long Island rounds out the top 3 overall with 5 points based off his second place weakfish and first place sea robin. Speaking of the sea robin, August fish of the month is the sea robin, so be sure to send in those bird pictures today, as every fish of the month winner at the end of the tournament will win a $100 gift card to Yak Attack. So great prize right there. Of course, there's plenty of time to still compete. This Coastal Kayak Clash is the kayak only Fisherman subscriber fishing tournament, multi-species, runs from May through the end of November. For complete rules and details on the Coastal Kayak Clash, as well as to sign up and to check out the weekly updates on the leaderboard, be sure to visit thefisherman.com today.
Now let's see what Chris Ludwig has been up to this week.
Hey, thanks, Tim. What's going on, guys? So I'm going to pick up this week's report right where we left off last week in the open beach. About 2 hours after we had that bullnose ray, we got into a mean brown shark bite. Probably around 15 or 20 landed and another 10 or so missed. There was guys around us hooking up on brown sharks too. We saw a combination of browns, spinners, and I believe some guys had some duskies. I personally did not, but I think I saw them. A few anglers to my left, this guy pulled in a cobia too. Pretty cool. He was just chunking some bunker and pulled in, I don't know, maybe it was 30 inches. Sweet fish. Moving forward from that, I did a little bit of largemouth bass fishing this week. Me and my buddy Jonathan, we hopped in his kayaks and we fished his local pond by him, and I was just throwing that lunker hunt pocket frog, and we had a few bites on that, which was cool. Other than that, the open beach was a little ugly for a few days after that, so I'm hoping to pick it back up tomorrow. Hope you guys are doing well and catch you out there. Take care.
Remember, like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tap on the bell to be notified instantly when we post a new video on YouTube. And of course, be a subscriber to the Fisherman magazine to be part of the Kayak Clash contest and win this Old Town autopilot kayak worth over $4,000. Check out this video's description on YouTube for all the related links and more information, and please support our correspondents by visiting their websites and social media pages. The summer is quickly coming to a close, so get out there and fish. I will see you right here next week at the all-new Fisherman.com.